Hey everyone, I'm Waddles, welcome back. So first off, I'd like to say that I'm super excited and happy that you guys all seem to love the debut of the Minecraft guide. If you take a look at the calendar, it is not Monday. We're actually going to do a Datapack showcase on Sunday instead of Monday, at least if everything all goes to plan. Episode 2 of the Minecraft guide should be out tomorrow. So anyways, the Datapack. I took a look at all of the Datapack showcases that I've done, and it seems that you guys love the structure ones, and so do I. So today we're taking a look at the More Structures Datapack by Diamond Playables. This datapack adds more structures into your world. These structures are pretty cool, they're fairly common, and there is a whole lot to this pack that is currently being worked on. The only downside about all of this is the fact that this pack is currently for 1.13 through 1.13.2. A 1.14 version is on the way. As always, the pack will be linked down in the description, and as not always, there's a little bit to this pack in terms of installation. We'll go over that later on in the video. So, let's just start with the structures that we're at right here, and we'll kind of jump from world to world, from structure to structure. This here looks to be some sort of floating ship battle, I think. I think this one just spawned in. I'm not too sure, but yeah, we have these 3 ships over here, and oh no. We have mobs falling out of that one because it's all blown up, but let's take a look at the good ship first. And, we should probably grab a sword. These sound like skeletons, but I'd like to see... okay, iron nugget and slime ball. That's interesting. That's not normal drops at all. But let's go inside. What do we have in here? I haven't taken a look around any of these structures whatsoever, so this is the first time I'm seeing any of this. Oh, wow, a totem of undying. That's crazy. So, the loot is all customized and randomized. If you find the same floating ship, you shouldn't have the same loot. And from the looks of it, the loot is going to be pretty good. Oh, good loot for sure. Stone sword, sharpness 3, you can't beat that. Another loot chest up top in the crow's nest with some bottle O enchantings. And then how about down below the deck? There's got to be more stuff down here, right? Lots of people are... Oh, these are loaded cannons. That's really cool. But what do we have? Some melons, cool, and just food. So it's just food underneath here. Lots of bad guys though, and I'm sure if I were in survival, yeah, they're gonna all aggro to me. Well, how do I get out of this one? I didn't think about this. Maybe we climb this. I'd like to not die because I don't really know where this is in the world. Let's just get you off of here. Okay, so we have another ship here. This is probably a pretty good example of how the loot isn't going to be exactly the same every time. Looks like we have another totem, so maybe the totems are always going to be found in the ships. Or we have 2 this time. Was there 2 last time? I don't think so. And then ship number 3, this blown up one. What do we have in terms of loot? Anything good? No totem that time. Yeah, no totems at all, and just a really blown up ship. One small detail I'd love to point out is the custom banner. I love when Datapack creators put custom banners with their structures, so players can loot the banners and kind of show them off at their base. But anyways, aside from these 4 ships, we don't have any more custom structures around this area, so I think it's time to slide over to a super flat world where I have about the craziest structure generation ever. So now that we're over here, say hello to another blown up ship, and this stuff going on over here on the ground. So of course this is a super flat world. I decided to make one of these worlds when testing out the packs so I could maybe see some of the structures easily and clearly laid out. This structure right here I believe is a custom outpost based on the names of these creatures here. These are raiders, which, yeah, outpost type stuff, or at least that's kind of what I think of. So let's go ahead and get inside of this thing. Is there a front door? There is. Okay. That's a spider spawner. Some loot down here. Okay, enchantments. Then on floor 2. Floor 2 is the balcony. Okay. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, that's... You see what I mean about the loot, guys? It's pretty crazy. So then, aside from that outpost, we have these two dungeon-like things. They're pretty worn down. I'm not sure if maybe there's like a fixed-up version, but let's just walk on into this thing. I did take a small peek at this thing before, and I picked up a bunch of carpet. There's carpet all over the place. Some bows and some affected arrows. That's cool. I guess we would go this way. It sounds like we have some pillagers or evokers, or what are they? They're vindicators. I can never remember the names, and they're just grass everywhere, which is kind of confusing to me. I'm not sure if the grass is meant to be here or what, because some of it's removed and some of it is not. But anyways, jumping back into the structure here, another chest with lots of loot, and the stall disc. That's kind of cool. That's one of the more rare ones, I believe, right? An iron golem chamber in the middle, a food stall over here, and even more miners, and it sounds like a drowned now. Yep, there's the drowned. But anyways, a farm area, and then a library over here of some sort. We're just gonna break through the wall. Yeah, a big library, and it looks like what was another golem cage. I have no clue how we were meant to actually traverse this thing, though. This is pretty much like a custom stronghold, it seems. Moving on, we have a blown-up version of the outpost, all just ruined and destroyed. And yeah, it seems like I can't find any other structures in the world, so we are actually going to move on. If you happen to be in the circumstance of, not being able to find any structures whatsoever, well, don't worry about it. If you have access to commands, you can use the /trigger and then ms locate command to actually locate structures. But if you read this chat message, we will need at least 150 experience points to start actually locating those structures. So we'll need to change how much experience that we have. So there we go. A bunch of experience points, and now we can actually use the locate command, and then we get this message in the chat. The message reads, the nearest structure might be located at X212, Z -220. Get to the location for more information. And it just so happens that we are actually not there. So I think the nearest structure is right here, but yeah, we could head over to that location and then, of course, hopefully maybe find a structure. If you type /trigger ms info, we will get an information message dropped into chat. The message reads, this data pack is made to do the following things. Creates a lot more custom structures with randomly generated variants that you can find in your world. There are treasures to be hunted. Adds more advancements for us to finish, and then, of course, information about the locating command, as well as a small bug. You will have to keep in mind that this pack is in beta. It's being worked on, so there will be bugs. Alright, with that stuff out of the way, let's talk about installation. So if you are placing this data pack inside of an older world, something where you have, kind of already built inside of, you may want to start with this command right here. The command, or the function that you are looking for, is function more structures edit mode start. Once entering that command, you should receive an editing book in your inventory. Let's take a look at the book. So this book is all about protecting land that you have built on, because the structure spawning is crazy. These structures can spawn underground, on the ground, in the air, pretty much anywhere in your world. So you may want to use these commands right here to protect a certain area, just so those structures don't actually spawn in the world. This pack will not be on as soon as you drop it in the Datapack folder. I don't really care much about protecting anything, so we will just kind of hit done editing, and the book will completely disappear. After that, we need to actually start this Datapack. To properly start the more structures data pack, use the command /function more structures initiate. After using that, the pack is on, and you can start exploring in your world and possibly come across some of these structures. Then after using that command, the data pack is on, it's enabled, and you should be good to explore your world and find some of these cool new structures. To make things abundantly clear, the reload command does not start this data pack. That's a mistake that I made, because usually it does, but it doesn't work like that. Doing /reload will only reload the datapack folder. To uninstall this datapack, use the command /function main remove. That will turn off everything that this datapack does. After that, delete the datapack from the datapack folder and reload. But I think that shows off and wraps up pretty much everything that we need to go over in terms of this More Structures data pack by Diamond Playables. So if you're interested in trying this pack out for yourself, head down to the description and follow the data pack link. My name is Waddles. If you liked this data pack showcase, drop a like for more. If you haven't subscribed yet, you should probably change that. I do a lot of data pack showcases as well as just general updates on the community. Also, we have that wonderful Minecraft Guide Let's Play series that I am seriously just so excited to record in and work on. I'm feeling so inspired. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'm Waddles. I will see you next time. Go have a good day. Goodbye, everybody.